Welcome to the MPAC Zoomcast. I'm Ed Kirchdoerffer, Chief Operating Officer here at Mayo Performing Arts Center. And today we're talking all things Bluey. And if you have no idea who or what Bluey is, then you're not a young child or the parent or grandparent of a young child, because Bluey is the hottest TV show out there for kids, seen on Disney Channel and Disney Plus and Disney Junior. And a live version is coming to Mayo Performing Arts Center April 12th through 14th, 6 performances of Bluey's Big Play, and they're almost all sold out already. Can you believe it? And we're joined here today by Stephanie Stevens, who is a puppeteer of Bluey. Stephanie, welcome to the Zoomcast.
Hi, Ed. Thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
So what did you know about Bluey before you came onto this tour? Were you, do you have kids, or were you a fan of the show, or did you not know anything about Bluey? And what have you learned since?
So no kids myself, but I'm a big fan of Bluey. I've been watching it kind of since it was released. I've also been part of another little Bluey show in Australia called Bluey Live. I just absolutely love this show. I still watch it to this day. I've seen every episode at least 3 times. And it's just a beautiful show that represents Australian culture. It holds a really special place in my heart.
Mm-hmm. And tell us about what Bluey's Big Play is all about.
Yeah, so Bluey, as you said, on TV, Bluey's a cartoon, but our version, Bluey's Big Play, is a live theatre show. So it's the first time that you're going to get to see Bluey, Bandit, Chili, and Bingo embark on their first live theatre show. So it's essentially an episode of Bluey, never been seen before. Our story is a whole new episode and just brought to the kids and parents through live theatres. It's got sets, iconic music from the show, and voiced by the real actors. So it really feels authentic, and it's going to be full of surprises and enjoyment for everyone.
And just so everybody knows, you're not in a Bluey costume. You're a puppeteer on this show, correct?
Yeah, that's right. We're puppeteers, and we're standing behind our characters and going through the same emotional journey that they do, but trying to blend into the story.
How does that work as a puppeteer? Do you feel you are acting the role through the puppet, or do you need to actually act that yourself and understand the concept of the show? Tell us a little about how a puppeteer kind of takes that and makes the puppet come alive.
Yeah, totally. So, I mean, it's exactly as you said. So they don't try to hide that we're puppeteers. We are very visible to the audience, and we are standing with our puppets, essentially going on through the same emotional journey that they're going on. So us as the actors, if we draw the focus, we essentially aim for our focus to be put through the puppet and then projected onto the audience, so that you don't really see us and we kind of blend into the sets. So you really honestly almost forget that we're there, and you just end up watching the characters. It's really beautiful.
Did you have you been on the tour since the beginning? When did you come onto the tour?
I have. I actually started with Bluey 2021 in Australia. So we did an Australian tour before we did the US tour.
So I know that this was written by, or it's based on an original news story by the creator of Bluey. Did the cast have an opportunity to meet the creators of Bluey and kind of get a sense of what you needed to convey based on their TV show?
So we met after the show was already written, but we did get the chance to sit down with Joe and kind of develop and create the show in terms of the puppetry aspect of things. So that was really beautiful to meet him, and inspirational, and just to be able to work with him and see his vision come to life was a dream come true for us.
Mm-hmm. Now, we see the show here stateside and on Disney Channel. It is very Australian. What is Bluey's impact in Australia?
I mean, it's just about, at the end of the day, the show conveys real family life. Like it's just any issues or hurdles or lessons that any family can relate to. That's what makes it so beautiful, relatable, and authentic to everybody, is that it's just about an average family just trying to do the best they can and raise their kids and teach them lessons along the way, all while having fun. And I think that's why it's so special to us, like such a beautiful piece of Australian culture. And we're lucky enough to bring that to you guys and show you a bit of our land. And, we just love that.
I think my wife is probably more excited about seeing Bluey than my son is, quite frankly.
That's it. There's so much in there for the adults as well, and that's what makes it a great experience for the whole family, not just
Yeah,
the kids.
when we booked the show, she's like that. I don't care if you guys aren't coming. I'm coming to see the
Oh
show.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're gonna love it. Yeah.
Yeah. As a puppeteer, is there a physical toll doing the performance for the length of the performance? Like how much does that take out of you, especially when you have like which you have here, a 3-performance day?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like the show is very physical, and you'll see that there's head puppeteers and then there's foot puppeteers. So they are working different parts of their body, but I mean, it's a 50-minute show nonstop, and there's lots of ducking and weaving and like jumping and in and out and extending your arm and body in positions that you don't normally do. So it does definitely take a toll on our body, so we need to make sure that we stay physically fit and well conditioned and warmed up and all that sort of thing. But we are on a rotational basis as well, so our cast, we do rotate within the show, so that does even out the workload on our bodies, which is a really effective way of us performing and doing the show and lasting on a 2-year tour.
What type of reaction do you get from children in the audience when they see Bluey, when they see Bluey come on stage, if they have the opportunity to meet Bluey afterward? What's that all like for you?
Yeah, usually we get a massive scream of excitement as soon as Bluey enters the stage. It's kind of like an eruption of cheer. It's pretty magical for us, honestly, because myself being a puppeteer of Bluey's the first one to enter the stage. So as soon as the crowd sees her, they just go absolutely wild. And throughout the show, we get the opportunity to look out into the audience and just see the kids, the parents, even the grandparents having the best time. And that's just such a rewarding experience for us as well. And then we do meet and greets after the show. So we do get to see some families, and then they tell us how much they loved it and what their favorite part was. And it's just, honestly, it's so rewarding that we get to do this every day and just see us make people so happy, like that's really special for us.
Is that what you feel what you enjoy most about doing this role? Is there what else do you really enjoy about this role?
Yeah, it's honestly just bringing a piece of home to you guys and seeing it be received so well is just, it's really rewarding and just warming for us. Like we just have the best job ever, just being able to make kids and families so happy out there and get them saying a little bit of Bluey lingo here and there as well. And it's just, we love it so much.
Are there any surprises in the show for fans of the show who?
Yeah, absolutely, but I'm not going to give anything away. They have to come and see the show. There's a couple of guest surprises that you wouldn't expect to come in, that's for sure. Yeah.
What do you hope that a family, after seeing this show and they're walking out of the theater, what do you hope they get out of seeing the performance?
I mean, I just hope they have a wholesome time together, like a memorable experience, something that they can look back on in years' time and say, remember how we saw Bluey and how beautiful that was, and the kids loved it, we all loved it, it was a really great day. And I think that's what most people get when they come and see our show. We sometimes hear people leaving and, wow, look at that was amazing, what was your favorite part? Like it's just beautiful. We're so lucky that we get to do this show.
We're talking with Stephanie Stevens, who is the puppeteer of Bluey for Bluey's Big Play, coming to Mayo Performing Arts Center April 12th, 13th, and 14th. 6 performances, most of them sold out already. Stephanie, where can we find out? Whatever tickets we have left are available at mayoarts.org. Stephanie, where can people find out more about the show and all things Bluey?
Yeah, absolutely. Head to blueylive.com and you're going to be able to find out more about the show, what you can expect, tickets, future upcoming dates, and just be ready to come along and have a good time. You won't regret it, I promise.
Great. Well, thank you for joining us for a few minutes today. Best of luck on the rest of the tour, and we will see you here in Morristown soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. We can't wait.